Are you getting ready to move to Oklahoma and you want to know what the cost of living is in Oklahoma? Well, you clicked on the right video because we're going to go over, if I can get the door open, we're going to go over the cost of living in Oklahoma. So stick around because that's what today's video is all about. Directly affects the cost of living in Oklahoma, guys. Do you hear that train? Do you hear that train? Is a strong job market. Oklahoma has a strong job market. Look at the unemployment numbers. But one of the things to think about when you're talking about that strong job market, guys, is the fact that our wages here in Oklahoma, because our cost of living is so low, our wages don't match some of those big states like Washington, some of those big states like California, some of those big states like Illinois. So really look at the cost of living calculator when it talks about if you're making 120 grand in California, you'll probably still need to make 80 grand in here in Oklahoma. And when you're looking at jobs in Oklahoma, you're like, man, they're only paying 80 grand. Well, that's because of that cost of living adjustment. But having a strong job market in Oklahoma definitely helps the cost of living. In case something bad happens, you do have a way to pick up more jobs. Like right now, if you look at the state of Oklahoma's website, there's probably 500 to 600 jobs that are available, and they're state jobs, so they're nice, easy jobs that they're nice, what are they called? Golly. They're nice, secure jobs that'll help you maintain your bills while you're looking for that next job if you want that higher salary. But once you start working for the state, some of the customers that we've helped who've moved here that started working for the state, they've actually enjoyed working for the state and they've decided to stay there. All right, number 8 on the cost of living is Oklahoma. They just recently passed a bill where there's no state grocery tax. So you're saving 4% on your groceries now because there's no state grocery tax when you're moving to Oklahoma. So $100, for every $100 you spend, that's $4. So if you're spending $1,000 a month, that's $40 a month savings. And then if you take that out for 12 months, four times 100, 4 into 100 is $4, 4 into 1,000 is $40. And if you're saving 12,000, that's roughly 400 bucks, $480 a year that you're saving with no state grocery tax. That's a big positive when you're talking about the cost of living in Oklahoma. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and do all that other cool stuff too to see all my other videos on living in Oklahoma. Because if you're watching this one video on living in Oklahoma, you're gonna wanna check out all my other videos too. I've got house tours about different price ranges. I've got pros and cons about different cities. I've got a ton of stuff. I mean, probably, what is it, like 13 years of videos on Oklahoma on this channel. So subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on my new videos. And then of course, check out all the old videos too. Let's get back to cost of living in Oklahoma. Oklahoma supposedly has reasonable healthcare costs, supposedly, according to the interweb. I think it's expensive as poop to go to the doctor. They want like $140 just to like do a checkup and then write on a piece of paper that you need a Z-Pack or you need, or to tell you it's a virus, you just gotta wait till it passes, you can't do anything. 140 bucks is a lot of money to me. But a regular checkup, about $140 if you're using insurance. If you don't have insurance and you're doing a cash pay, a lot of your doctors in Oklahoma will see it for about $100 right now. But of course, every one of them, every time I've gone to the doctor, you still have your waiting room cost. You know, the 45 minutes that you gotta sit there doing nothing, waiting on the doctor. Like, why didn't we just set the appointment for 45 minutes later? But insurance, $140 most of the time for a regular checkup, and then 100 bucks if you're cash pay, if you're going to the doctor to do a checkup with the cash pay. So healthcare cost supposedly is low in Oklahoma, and if you need to go to the dentist run about the same cost as the healthcare. Call your own doctors, figure that out. But according to the interweb, living in Oklahoma, the healthcare cost is relatively low. Number 6, lower overall cost of living. Lower overall cost of living when you're living in Oklahoma. Like we've talked about throughout this whole video, the cost of housing is lower, the cost of gasoline is lower. Overall, living in Oklahoma, the overall index for cost of living is lower than most of your states in the United States. So that's a huge positive. And reason number 6, that the cost of living in Oklahoma might be exactly what you're looking for when you're looking to move anywhere inside the United States. And guys, if you're digging this house at any time, our contact information is down in the description below. Just click down there, look at it, give us a call. My team and I would be happy to show you this house. Or if it's already sold because it's a beautiful home, we'll be able to show you others that are available in Belmont, neighborhood of Guthrie, Oklahoma. Item number 5, gasoline's inexpensive in Oklahoma. We're an oil and gas state, and our gasoline is inexpensive. I fill up my car. I've got a little Mazda 3 that I get around town when I'm doing real estate. Gets 38 miles to the gallon. 38 miles to the gallon when I'm doing real estate, guys. That car to fill up, it's about 11-gallon tank. It's never cost me more than $44. Never cost, when it was expensive. Right now, it's only like $30, like $3 a gallon to fill up my it's like $3 a gallon right now to fill up my gas tank. $30 to fill up my gas tank to get around all week. Huge plus. Gasoline costs are super inexpensive when you're living in Oklahoma, guys. So if you do a lot of commuting, you're gonna be pleasantly surprised about how affordable gasoline is in the state of Oklahoma. Hey, by the way, if you're one of the amazing agents that watch my videos out there and you're like, I'd love to work with Josh, I wanna work with you too, guys. Reach out to me. My contact information is down below. I want you to take advantage of all the tools, technology, training, system, broker support, accounting support, transaction support, and just agent support that we have over at eXp Realty. I seriously, honestly want to chat with you. If you're thinking about a career in real estate, all the way to having a brokerage and having agents underneath you, I want to show you how eXp Realty is the solution that you're looking for in your real estate business to take it to that next level. All right, guys, let's get back to the video. Since COVID, groceries are expensive as crud. Like my wife and I, we go to the grocery store 3 to 4 times a month, 3 to 4 times a month, guys. And we're spending at minimum $400 a drop on that. Now, of course, we have dogs, we have cats, we have chickens, and we buy organic and whole food and stuff like that. But still, $400 3 times a month, that's $1,200, guys. $1,200 just to go to the grocery store. If we go 3 times a month, if we end up going 4 times a month, we're probably gonna drop another $400 because we've got 3 little kiddos at home, along with my wife and I. And like I said, we buy the organic food. But guys, that's a ton of money. We could probably cut it down to $1,000 a month. We probably could if I didn't buy my Fritos and my Pringles and stuff like that. But I do buy those, so I'm gonna be upfront with you about it. And the dog food, we do buy the good dog food because our dogs won't eat the cheap dog food. They literally will starve until we go buy the good dog food for them. So the chickens, the cats, the dogs, and the family food and all that stuff, we're looking anywhere between $1,000 to $1,400 a month just on groceries. I'm gonna be upfront with you about the cost that we're spending on groceries while we're living here in Oklahoma. All right, guys, item number 3, cost of living in Oklahoma. I don't know how much longer item number 3 is actually gonna hold true, but as of right now, the cost of living in Oklahoma, the utilities, water, trash, sewer, gas, etc., they are pretty darn affordable. But as of right now, because of those last 2 giant freezes that we've had in the wintertime, the gas has been going up and the electric has been going up too. So at the time of this video, we still had affordable utility costs, electric, trash, sewer, gas, etc., but I don't know how much longer that'll last because as of right now, they're raising the electric by month and the gas by month by $15 for the last 2 years. So over the last 2 years, our electric and our gas has gone up roughly about $30 per year. And that adds up, guys, that adds up. And I think that's actually per month. I have to double check my bill. But the utilities are starting to go up, but as of right now, they're super affordable compared to the rest of the union. So maybe if you move here and you get on the Oil and Gas Commission, or you get on the County Commission, or the Electric Commission, or whatever it's called, maybe you can help keep those costs down and not let those utility companies keep raising those costs of electric up on us. All right, guys. Item number 3, low utility costs when you're moving to Oklahoma. Item number 2, property taxes. Now that really depends on what school district you're in. We do have low property taxes, but our bourgeois school districts like Deer Creek, guys, they're gonna run just as expensive as if you're living in Las Vegas when it comes to property taxes. So some of our rural communities, some of our rural counties, super affordable property taxes. Absolutely, no question about it. But if you're talking about living in Deer Creek or Nichols Hills, guys, your property taxes are going to be expensive. For example, $500,000 house in Deer Creek, you're looking at minimum $7,500 a month in $7,500 a year, $7,500 a year in property taxes. But if you're living in one of our rural counties like Lincoln County or Hughes County, you might only have $1,200 a year property taxes. Only $1,200 a year property taxes because the houses are more affordable. They're more affordable. A $500,000 house at Deer Creek is gonna get you like 160 acres and a monster mansion in Hughes County or Lincoln County. So property taxes, they could be super affordable or they could still be just as expensive as living in Las Vegas, depending on the school district that you're living in. And then housing costs, guys, it's affordable. It really is. When you look at the housing costs for all the homes, like this beautiful home that we're looking at today, you could pick up a home on an acreage with a 30 by 40 shop, a $6,500 storm shelter, a huge covered back patio, guys. Like I said, on an acreage with a 3-car garage. This home in Oklahoma, it's only $415,000. Only $415,000. And did you see this kitchen? This kitchen is amazing. So you could pick up a house like this, executive style house with a beautiful kitchen like this for only $415,000. Now, the median price for homes in the Oklahoma City metro area, guys, the median price around $260,000 for a 322. And then if you're looking in areas like, here, let me check out my notes. Guthrie, a 322 is $260,000. In the whole MLS, you're looking at $240,000. Basically the whole state of Oklahoma, the median price for a 322 is $240,000. For Guthrie, it's $266,000. And then Oklahoma City specific, a 322 in Oklahoma City specifically, guys, is only $230,000. So when you look at the housing is absolutely super affordable cost of living when you're moving to Oklahoma. All right, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, consider subscribing to the channel, hitting the notification bell, and sharing this video with anyone else who might benefit or who you're talking with about moving to the great state of Oklahoma. What'd you think? Was it good? Comment down below if you want to know some more cost. I'll answer you with whatever the comments are. If it's a good question, that I get some bad questions and I just delete those because people shouldn't be asking those questions on public websites. And then this video that's popping up right there, that video, that's a video you might be interested in. And then this playlist right here, that playlist, that's a playlist all about living in Oklahoma. All right, guys, really hope you enjoyed today's video. Thanks so much for watching it to the end, and I'll see you guys on the next one.